Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm building a house as opposed to a public lot, but there's a twist in it because I do the favorite item but least favorite swatch challenge, and I already did the shell and now I'm already with the fence. I really like the fence that I use, but I think that this particular swatch is the worst one. I really like the black and white one, for example, or the dark brown one. And you can already see that there's green roofing and also green columns. I don't like that particular green. I would rather it didn't exist, honestly, because I think it looks ridiculous and I honestly wouldn't use it except for this particular challenge. The same can be said for the lounge chairs that I chose. They are also green, and later you will see that a bunch of the things that I don't really like are green. Not because I don't like green in general, but because I don't like that muddy green for most spaces. And here you can see in the kitchen, I don't not like that swatch. I actually really like it, but it's my least favorite swatch and the one that I use least. And here you can see that there's more green that I don't really like. But this particular swatch, it's not because of the green that I don't like it, but because of the grey for the wood that is around it. I think it just makes it a little bit too bland and there's no contrast in that swatch, so I don't really like it. The same can be said for the most of the wood tones that I use in this house. It's just a little bit too bland and not fun enough, I think. In the bathroom you will see there's a lot of green and a lot of different greens. So the mirrors are like a really bright green and it almost jumps at you. And there's also the toilets which have a different green and the shower also, so yeah, it looks a little bit like a mess. And honestly, each of those greens I don't really like. I really like dark green, but yeah, you don't really, I can't use it here, can I? And later when I do the walls, you can see which green I really like, because yeah, it comes up because that it's one of my favorite swatches of wall color, the green, and of course I need to use the least favorite swatch there as well. Now I'm with the plants already, and I really like the plants that I chose. I use them often, but usually the white swatch and not the orange one. I think the orange one just looks a little bit weird, so I don't really like using it. But yeah, I had to here, and as you can see, it's still quite bland in the whole area because most of those swatches are the brighter ones, not the darker ones. So yeah, it looks a little bit boring, I think. But later with the walls and also the flooring, it looks a little bit more interesting. And I also chose a particular dresser in the bedrooms, and two of the swatches are a little bit weird, so I alternated the swatches. In the bedrooms with the double beds I chose the red swatch, and in the teens bedroom I chose the green one. And here is another green, so yeah, it's a little bit too many greens. So the roof trim is like a darker green, and it doesn't match with the roof itself, and it doesn't match with the door also. So yeah, it's a lot of greens in there, and all of them are mismatched. This tile that I use for the bathroom, I really like the default swatch. I think it looks really fun, but yeah, the one that I used I don't like at all, honestly. Sometimes I cheated a little bit. I used wall color that doesn't have any other swatches. And here you can see the red one that you can see in the middle here. It has a green swatch that I really like. But now it's almost painful with the flooring. I think it just looks weird, that particular floor or floor swatch that I have. Usually I use the darkest swatch of that flooring because it has some variation in it and it does look good. But this one, I don't think it looks good. Maybe you can make it look good, but with all the mismatching tones in there, it just adds to the Grinch. But now I'm finished. Now you can see some screenshots of the build. I hope you like it. You can download it from the gallery. My ID is tdgsims, same as my YouTube channel name. I also hope that you liked the video and will consider pressing the thumbs up button and subscribing. Thanks very much for watching and have a great week. Bye!